Hello, Earthly Entity. How are you doing today? Hello, Scarlet King. Welcome. How's it going? A rare moment where Scarlet King is not the first person to send a message in chat. Close, though. You're doing good, probably gonna do some writing, might play Silksong later. Sounds good. I need to work out when I'm gonna get back to finishing Silksong. It'll happen at some point. It will happen. Something about this title screen that I find very relaxing. Definitely feels like they decided that the Thief 1 title screen was a bit too loud and made it slightly quieter. Well, let's get into the game. Last time, I did the tutorial mission and the first actual mission of the story. First actual mission, the story basically began, rent was due, had to steal a whole load of stuff because the landlord is apparently very greedy. And we discovered that there's a new faction in the city called the Mechanists, who definitely aren't being set up to be a major plot element at all. They won't be relevant to the rest of the story. Certainly not in a game called the Metal Age. And I haven't played this game in so long that I don't remember anything about the next level except for its name. I believe its name is Framed, but I don't remember what that alludes to. So I'm going to be rediscovering this at the same time as everyone in chat is discovering it. Where is the last save I did? There it is. Just quickly refinish the level by climbing up here. You got ice cream? Nice. The audio is maybe slightly loud. I might turn it down a tiny bit. I'm not sure. We looked at the stats last time, so we don't need to do that again. Continue into the first cutscene of the next level. The opening cutscene.
Last night, an unusual opportunity knocked on my door. Naturally, I was a little suspicious, but my visitor said the job was too sensitive to go through the usual channels. He claimed that an old contact of mine told him where to find me. I was about to ask him who our mutual friend was when he managed to distract me. The job is to break into Shoalsgate Station, headquarters of the City Watch, and quietly frame a certain Lieutenant Hagen for robbing the evidence vault. Hagen is Sheriff Truart's #2 man, and has no doubt made life difficult for someone he shouldn't have. My unusually resourceful employer has given me all the information I need to pull this off, including a very detailed map of the building. All I have to do is choose a way in, plan my route, and get back out, without alerting the bulls. I realize that breaking into Shoalsgate is like looking down a Burrick's mouth with a lit match, but it would pay me enough to lay low for a while, and it doesn't hurt to be giving the police some dirty laundry to deal with either. Besides, with my luck, if I don't take this job, I could end up in there anyway.
I remember this level now. I remember. Hello, Bebop. Welcome. You are indeed just in time for lore. Can't stay long enough. Hopefully you can stay long enough for all the good lore since you need to leave soon. Well, there you go. Garrett's hired by a mysterious individual to frame Lieutenant Hagen. I feel like Garrett should have learnt from the last game that when you do jobs for people with no questions asked, you might be inviting problems, but he'd learned nothing. You show Garrett one coin purse and he fixates on it like a dog to a tennis ball. Framed. Difficulty hard. The mechanists have installed an alarm mechanism in Shoalsgate Station that can be triggered by either mechanical eyes or the guards. Don't let them set off the alarm. These fucking mechanists again. The frame won't stick if the City Watch suspects you were involved. Keep the body count to no higher than 2. I don't know if that means people you knocked out or people that you killed. If it means knocked out, this is going to be a difficult level. If it means killed, that's fine. I wasn't planning to do that anyway. Go to Lieutenant Hagen's office and grab a personal item of his to be used for framing him. Drop the personal item in the vault on the 3rd floor. Steal the strongbox from the vault and leave it in Lieutenant Hagen's office. Leave Shoalsgate Station. Very simple kind of plan here. We're just going to make it look like he nicked the strongbox from the vault. What a bad person. And he is Sheriff Truart's #2. We heard Sheriff Truart mentioned in the last mission as well. And we saw in the opening cutscene an extract from the sermons of someone called Karis. I'm sure that's no one relevant to the plot. Right, let's see, what do we got? Invisibility potion. I might buy another invisibility potion, honestly. Water moss, definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna buy this. At least move 400. Am I gonna need? I'm not gonna need health potions because if I get caught, then it's a problem. That's the end of the level, essentially. I think I'm just gonna go with another moss and then the rest water and then one fucking broadhead. It's probably not useful for anything, but that should be fine. Now, I don't remember the layout of this mission at all. Just like I didn't remember the story of it until I saw the opening cutscene. Can I latch onto that? No. Right, let's see, what do we got? Shoalsgate is made of steel, apparently, by the looks of things. Oh, look at that burning factory chimneys up there. This might be a mechanist building, actually. This might not be Shoalsgate itself. I don't remember. I think it is. I don't know if it's ever explained what these things are, other than just something to do with the power. Again, can I latch onto this wall? Not quite. We've got a door here, which is locked, as I presumed it would be. Can I unlock this one? Is this a lock-pickable? This is a lock-pickable. This could be a terrible idea. Okay, so that's a heavily metal floor. I'll leave that for the time being. There's the Mechanist security system that we want to avoid. Shulls Gate is... So that's the utility building that is kind of this big metal one. Then this is kind of the main Shulls Gate stuff. Gate entrance, they've got a moat around Shulls Gate. They've got a drain under the bridge, which takes you into the basement. The utility building also takes you into the basement. And then there's some more stuff around here. What else do we have in the way of maps? That's notes. We have a little map of the basement here. Where does the drain come out? Drain pipe here. Maintenance into first floor. And then we've got first floor. Laboratory right next to the morgue. Laboratory right next to the morgue. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Sheriff? What's going on? Interrogation room holding cells. Just a little necromancy? I don't know if it's necromancy. I'm thinking more, if anyone's seen or read, rather, Mortal Engines, Stalkers is more what I'm thinking. Like fucking cyborg soldiers. Evidence storage. This is a very difficult map to read. Whoever drew these arrows this way. Mortal Engines is an excellent book series and a bad film. Read the books, don't watch the film. Okay, we've got locations of the mechanical faces. That's good. Guard post and alarm is there. Got second floor. Vault, you should be able to find a key to the vault inside one of the lieutenant's offices. Vault security, you'll need a code to shut off the mechanical guards. And vault anteroom. I've never heard the phrase anteroom before. Antechamber, yeah, but not anteroom. Grab a key from guard to get in. Hello, Lucy, this is real indeed. And we've got second floor. This is detailed map. Takes you to first floor. We've got secure records and the records hole there. Warden affairs, Sheriff Church's office, narcotics. I'm gonna get that spice. I'm gonna get that spice from in there. We've got Lieutenant Mosley's office. Vice. As in, like a vice principal, someone in charge, or like a vice as in I'm clamping it around your hand to torture you. That's to evidence storage. That goes to first floor. Waiting room, officer's lounge, robbery/homicide. Lieutenant Hagen's office. Guard post and alarm there. And more guard posts and alarms. And this is the first floor. God, there's so much. This level is very detailed. Lucy, sometimes I love when I just hear random things that you did during your games and I don't know what game you were playing. And then I have to try and guess, and I just have no idea. Exit to main gate, guard post, barracks, locker room, main office, guard post and alarm, records hall, basement, armory, target range, mess hall, front desk, mechanical face there, conference rooms. Those are tiny conference rooms. What the hell? I'm not going to guess. I just said I have no idea. Can I? Can I can unlock this. You lost your idea for writing, so you're just going to play Silk Song, and listening to the stream will distract you from raging. I'm going to turn the audio down slightly. It was a very loud lockpick. Bit of a tough section, aren't they all? Oh, this is like a pub. Why is there a pub right outside the police station? I don't think you should be drinking when you're police on duty. I just realized we don't have a loot requirement for this level. Is this the first ever level of Thief where we don't have a loot requirement? No, the Maw of Chaos. This is the first, like, non-special late level. Bottle singular. Garrett, I'm holding 5 of them. What do you mean singular? Just scoot under here. Oh, the back door is not real. Fun.
Ah, my favorite year.
Garrett, do not get drunk on the job. Please. Love the implication that he's not going to sell that for money. He's going to drink that. I know I'm supposed to be going in there to deactivate the mechanical faces, but I want to see what's around this way. Aha! See? I knew there would be something good. Got water arrows. Ooh, that's not a good sound. That's a false door. That's a false door. I just want to see if there's any more real doors around this side. Oh, no, that's a false door too. We have the moat here. Okay, so we could get under the bridge, or we could try and get in through this building that the level actually wants us to go through. And I am going to take that route. And I'll deal with the bridge later. If I have time. I don't think there's anyone in here. By God, it's loud. The mechanists must live with just earbuds in. Oh, why is the night so bright? Light pollution? Well, it is a full moon. The stars are out. There are lights on basically all of these buildings. So, yes, light pollution and the fact that night can actually be quite bright when it's a full moon and the stars are out. And also, I turned the gamma up slightly so that people could see even when it was dark. So there's that too.
This looks like the way in.
Yeah, thanks, Garrett. It's a little bit flat. Is there anything else in here of interest? Well, that's a big red lever. I have to pull it, but first I want to see what's in between these generators. If you allow me to walk through here without going deaf. Doesn't seem like there's anything to be found other than hearing problems. Wonderful. Is there any loot? Okay. Ten out of 10. Never mind, you have a band-aid on your finger used for WSD and it's throwing off your movement. Quite important in Silksong? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that is very important in Silksong. Spilt hot water on your hand. That is not good. I hope it heals quickly. Or, well, gets better quickly. Don't know if it's bad enough for heal to be exactly the word. Drain. Oh, the drain under the bridge is actually not accessible from... Okay. Well, it's good I didn't try and go in there. Burns can be quite bad, Lucy. And sometimes you in fact have to wear something over them to stop them from coming into contact with things. Burns can be really bad when they come into contact with things. Depending on how hot it was and how long it was in contact, and how quickly it reached cold water after the burn. Do I hear rats in the water? Oh no, I hear rats there. There's fully rats in this game? They have 0 animation. That's hilarious. Okay, so that's for a rope arrow. What the fuck is this goddamn mechanist thing that's in the middle? I don't trust it. God, they're so loud. I feel like I'm gonna get attacked by bone wheels down here. Unlit torch. Secret door? How is this a secret? It's on the map. That doesn't count as a secret. Okay, so that's one way in. Let's have a look t'other way. Water arrows? Yes, please. That was weird. Just flies off the side. Yeah, water arrow. Is that a bit of loot? No, that was me imagining things. That's a bit of loot in there. Spoken like someone who's never had a bad burn, Lucy. Why do both of the ways actually into the thing count as... No! Lucy, I'm afraid to say you know nothing about the burns. It is in fact perfectly reasonable and a good idea to put a plaster or a band-aid on a burnt hand if the burn was sufficiently painful while it is healing. Interesting, these two don't do anything. Okay, that shuts it and opens it. So this one puts me in the maintenance room, and then the other one put me out into the jail. I don't know which way I want to... I actually want to go through the cells first. I've gone the wrong way. Okay, we can pick... They don't have very good lots. Like, the locks should be better in the jail cell area. I only need one stage of lockpicking to actually open that. And that's abysmal. What the hell? I have ordered that murderer Schmidt be left in solitary to rot and that no one venture near him. I want him to suffer as much as his victims did. Lieutenant Hagen. Interesting. So Hagen is all about retributive justice. That's the one I wanted to open. Interrogation.
You guys can't treat me like this. I'm a veteran.
Yeah, I bet that's where you learn to pickpocket so well.
When I got back, my family was gone. I had no money to live.
Sure. Tell it to the sheriff. He's got a real soft spot for war heroes.
Oh, just gotta get used to working side by side with women. Running from women on guard these days. So.
Oops, I didn't mean to light that flare. Oh, I can't unlight it now. Well, whatever.
Hey, look there.
Lucky tonight.
No, don't look there.
Don't get paid for jumping at nothing.
Where the fuck does she walk backwards and forwards? I don't know what Lucy's referencing with that most recent message, whether it's something I did or in reference to one of the things Earthly Entity said. That's not the one I want to open. Oh no, I don't even know what I just opened. What the f- Huh? You straight up might get an infection on your hand when you... Lucy, you can get an infection on your hand from having a blister that you don't treat properly, even if it doesn't tear off. Just because it's never happened to you before doesn't mean it won't. You need to stop criticizing people for taking care of their health. You don't need, just because someone does something not exactly the same way you do it, you don't immediately need to get confrontational and demand why they do it and tell them they're doing it wrong. Stop. Why is there a ghost in the holding cells? That's what everybody should be asking questions about. Oh, there's fully a ghost in here. I want to know what's going on. Watch, there he is. He's right there. Who the fuck is this guy? Why is he in here? Right, but that's a haunt. That's one of the dangerous Hammerite ghosts that were in the cathedral of the first game. Yeah. He's dressed up like a guard and he's patrolling like a guard, and I want to know why. Prisoners murdered the guard? Maybe. Let's find out. Oh. He's fully just a ghost. He's fully a ghost. I can't interact with him.
I ain't like the dog. Dog but dog business. That business in the city.
You alright, mate? This is apparently where they keep prisoners here. Just
There's
like
no law in the city anymore. No justice. Just the strong abusing the weak. Shame on us. We let our fair city down. She's ruined and we're doomed.
Well, I would agree with you, but I don't think it was a fair city to begin with. But this does seem questionable. Like, I'm pretty sure this is meant to be the main prison.
And enslave you in suffering and shame when it isn't what you want to hear. Hmm?
Oh, yeah. He's gone.
I don't know what's going on there. I'm gonna leave.
Stinks that you died. I'll never get out.
It's too loud in there for my liking. No, keep it shut. Everyone has gone mad. It's yeah, I don't like it in there. Let's have a look at the morgue instead. Actually, let's have a look at the laboratory first. Oh, there's a Bunsen burner. It's called laboratory equipment. I know a Bunsen burner when I see it. Oh, there's actually nothing of use in here. It's mildly disappointing. I was expecting to see flesh. Perhaps I will see flesh in the morgue. Yeah, well, there's certainly a corpse here. Why have they not taken the purse off his belt?
He won't need that anymore.
You're right, Garrett. He really won't. Am I to keep the body count to 2 because there's only 2 places for them to go in the morgue? Coroner's report. Identification unknown. Location body discovered in sewage tunnel. Cause of death pagan worship. Cause of death pagan worship. I'm not sure that's a cause of death. Do they mean he was sacrificed by pagans, or do they mean he's a pagan and they murdered him and said it was his fault? Or frankly, it could be either. Yikers. I love how ridiculously pointy their hats are.
Getting tired of going after these poor slobs. It didn't do much but be hungry. When do we go after the real villains?
Right, I'm gonna do a hard save here. I want to find out. Body count, does that include knocked out people, or is it just those you've killed? If I'm allowed to knock people out, then we're good. That wasn't really worth it, to be honest.
Didn't that just get replaced this morning?
Bro.
I heard something.
You did, but for some reason I'm...
Is that you?
My God. How was I not picked up there? You drew up a kind of parasitic plant that grows on trees that seeds turn into beetles. The beetles find other trees and then turn into baby plant things. Drew little bugs as grey but then realised they were tan. Turns out your grey is actually tan and you didn't notice because you weren't looking at it with light from the sun. Yeah, when I looked at the beginning of that message, I also thought you meant you actually grew a parasitic plant. And I was like, huh? Right, now we find out.
Again?
Never mind, now we don't, because I hit him on the head. Classic. in case you didn't know, you can't hit them on the head. Actually, you might not be able to knock these ones out
things
at all.
burn out faster than they used to.
Yeah, you can't knock these ones out at all, never mind. Yeah, I remember these now. These are annoying.
Oh, again. Seems like they're always replacing these things.
Those ones with the, This is a lineup room. Those ones with the helmet that goes down, like, all the way down their neck. You cannot knock them out. Okay, camera's there. This leads out into this courtyard. Was I starting from here? This is... here. Does this go through to the records hall or the armory? Which room is this? Records hall. Yeah. I want to have a look in the records hall. I still don't know if I have how my body count is when it comes to knocking people out. I have to knock one more person out. Secure records are in there. I don't know if there's one more person in here to knock out. That's the issue. That is a false door if ever I've seen one in my life. Or false wall, rather. Secret door. Question is, where's the secret lever? I assume it's a book on a shelf. But maybe not. Maybe one of these lamps? The middle lamp being off feels significant. Okay, can't pick that. Oh, it's right there, I'm blind. So the plant rape is completely unrelated to the other word.
Hidden entrance.
Hidden entrance indeed, and is actually a very common crop. There are a lot of different varieties of it. It is a completely unrelated word to my knowledge. Unfortunate homophone. Well, that's interesting. It really is. A hidden entrance. So is it a hidden entrance to the secure records? Is the secure records like lead down the stairs to here? Maybe? That's not a scroll. That's a scrunched up bit of paper. I'm looking for someone to knock out. Me. I need to hit the rear one and hope the other one doesn't hear me.
We ought to get some of those fancy mechanist lights. They never go out.
All right, so...
I think she was going to ask how much they cost. Okay, so knocking people out does affect that as well. Okay. Good to know. So, that means we're going back to this hard save. Important question then. Am I able to sneak behind this guy? No. Okay, this one has to be hit, I think. Okay, that makes it a difficult level.
A hidden entrance.
Lucy Walker, the watch officers have received a number of complaints about your harassment of the alchemist Grimad. Out of consideration for your masters, you have not been placed under arrest yet. Please keep in mind that any further trouble may result in arrest and confiscation of property. For a safe city, watch officer Morgan. Interesting. Out of consideration for your masters. I wonder who Lucy Walker works for. I don't actually remember.
Show yourself. Hello.
Lucy got into the game, yeah. Burglary. E-Park Boulevard. Burglary of carriage. Horses taken. 800. Hawkins Drive. Burglary of manor. Gold crest taken. 2300. Criminal mischief. Gorn Avenue. Criminal mischief 300. Crippled Barrack Pub. Criminal mischief patron thrown through window 500. That's hilarious. Northcrest Road. Criminal mischief to collector tower 250. And Milllan's Drive. Criminal mischief to street lamp 25 damage. How does one steal 800 horses? I think it's either the fine or the value of the damage dealt. I don't think it's the number of horses stolen. Although that would be very funny. It's interesting that the watch have water arrows all over their offices. Why do they have those? Paganism. Greaves Street, paganism. Courtyard Trail, paganism. Balma Drive, pagan sympathy. Pearson Manor, harboring a pagan. Dano Block, paganism. Kimmel Avenue, paganism. Assault. Fort Street, assault class A. Fort Street, assault / crossbow usage. Arlen Avenue, assault class A. And Bisbee Drive, assault class C. Glenaver Drive, aggravated assault / dagger display. Gapoda Oak, assault class C. And that is, yes, confirmation that paganism is in fact outlawed in the city at present.
Sir, was that you?
Nope. It was nobody. They saw nothing.
Just my imagination, I suppose.
It is just your imagination. You mustn't let it run wild. It's funny that they see Garrett in the shadows and they immediately assume it's one of their superiors. He must have a superior bearing. Listen, don't you come too close to me.
Sleep.
Okay, this leads back over here.
Hello?
Okay, that door's...
Seems like they're always replacing these things.
I want you to turn around and I want to be coming along behind you.
These things burn out faster than they used to.
Yep.
These things burn out faster than they used to. Okay, can't unlock that. That makes sense, that's the armor.
Guess I could use some target practice.
Carrot, you jump scared the fuck out of me. You can't unlock the armory with your lockpicks. That's useful information. Garrett's very chatty this mission. Supply closet. That's the mess hall. For a supply closet, there isn't anything in here. Where are the supplies? I need to wait for this guy to turn around because the mess hall's going to be full of stuff. Stuff here having the meaning of people. That was wrong. Mess hall is not full of people. It's not even full of food. Okay, here we are. I didn't mean to eat that. I accidentally ate the bread. It's fine, there's a carrot to make up for it. Dumb waiter, that's going to be useful.
Yes, sir. Stop! In the name of the law!
That's very bad.
Yes, sir. Not on my watch!
Yeah, that quick save's too late. I have to go back to the hard save. That was just a very unfortunate time to make a quick save. Okay, so there is someone who comes in here. Good information to have. That leads outside. I want to see how far into this room you go. That gas lamp can actually be put out, I think. It's got a flame. If I were to head up the dumbwaiter... This map isn't overlaid properly on top of one another. I would guess that I maybe end up in the officer's lounge. It's got a long patrol, this guy. You can be knocked out, but I don't think I want to make you my second body. You go. Right up to the end of the mess hall. That's fine. As you say. Right, let's see where this dumbwaiter goes. Would you look at that? It's the officer's lounge. This is a fucking bougie officer's lounge. turn ambient down a little bit. It's very present. Look at how rich this is. They've even got a grandfather clock. And I must say, I'm very disappointed that I can't steal the pendulum. Very good, lights out.
You hear that?
Do you hear that? I just opened a door, bro. Oh, that's a horrible place. Yeah, that's like two people looking out either side. Oh, there's archers on either side to actually set off the alarm if you so much as go near those stairs.
Who's there?
Me.
Who said that?
Who said that? A light turned out. What the fuck do you mean, who said that?
You see that?
Okay, well, I think this is an
Looks like
issue.
nothing.
No. I didn't realize I could read this piece of paper. I threw it last time. It's a scrolled up piece of paper with "kick me" written on it. That's hilarious. How do I throw it? I was able to throw it last time like that. Okay, here we are. Careful of that lamp. Journal entry 836. Who am I in right now? I'm in Vice. Is this a department? Is Vice a department? We are still unable to make a case against Madame Valari. Ah, Vice is that kind of department, I see. Her brothel seems to be perfectly legitimate, but Lieutenant Mosley believes that there is more going on there, and so do I. The likely possibility is that they're using Pillow Talk to extract information from their rather aristocratic clientele. I can't believe I'm saying this in a journal, but I think that the sheriff is somehow involved in this. I have seen Truart enter there on more than one occasion. But is he a client, or is he somehow working with them? All I know is that I am not going to say a word about this to anyone, especially Lieutenant Hagelin. Mosley is the only one any of us can trust. So, Hagen, the guy we're framing, is maybe worthy of being framed by the sound of it. Sounds like he is actually genuinely corrupt. And it seems like the officers don't like him, but they do like Mosley. Did I hear in the background someone say whoever came up with the stupid idea of no drinking on duty? I think that's what I heard. Whoever came up with the idea of police being sober while they're on the job. Journal entry 709. Work's been pretty slow these days. Between Mosley and Warden Affairs, every thief in the city is out of business. Sounds like Mosley's good at her job. I can't believe we used to try to stop crime by arresting the thieves. I think Mosley's a she. I think I remember that. I could be wrong. I'm going to say they from now on until I find evidence to the contrary. Can't believe you used to try to stop crime by arresting the thieves. By attacking the bookkeepers and fences, crooks have nowhere to turn to. Besides, who is more anxious about staying out of jail, a criminal or some whiny pencil pusher? You see, that's why Garrett is struggling, because the fences that he sells to are getting arrested. Oh, you go all the way in there. Have to be careful here. I believe they could
Let's
hear...
see what I can use against our Lieutenant Hagen.
Garrett, I was talking. They could hear lockpicking in the last game. I assume they can in this one too. He's got a flash bomb and a healing potion. That's not particularly suspicious. Journal entry 459. This is Hagen's office. So often I hear the whispers of the men. What is the sheriff really planning? Why is he so intent on bringing down the pagans? Maybe the sheriff isn't the man I thought he was. The members of the City Watch are filled with doubt. It is my responsibility to see to it that they ignore their doubts. Sheriff Gorman Truitt is unlike any man I have ever worked for. He has ushered in a new age, and it is up to us to support him unquestioningly. If Sheriff Truitt asked me to arrest my own family, I would without hesitation. Why can't Mosley see this? She always questions everything. Why can't she just follow Truitt's orders? We are not supposed to think, we are supposed to follow. He's got a flash bomb, pretty damn suspicious. I don't know that it's that suspicious, that it's useful for combat. It is a bit surprising that it's just in his office. I'm gonna drop his handkerchief as evidence by the looks of things. Now, I'd also like to break into Lieutenant Mosley's office. Sounds like she's very good at her job. And seeing as I am a criminal and her job is catching criminals, we don't really want that. She's got 2 water arrows. She's got 2 moss arrows. Now, honestly, that's more suspicious than a flash bomb. Why has she got moss arrows? Her journal. Journal entry 2234. We can see who's been writing in their journal the most. It's getting harder to protect my garden from harm. So many plants die. No matter how hard I try to protect them, they still fall victim to the elements. No matter what anyone tells me, I will not uproot them or cut them down. I don't know what we are doing here anymore. Half the people I give orders to are people I arrested before. Hopefully the war will be over soon and the Baron will return. I don't think I can take much more of Truitt's new age, as Hagen so often puts it. Big lore. Another reference to plants dying in the city? And you notice that she's keeping this plant alive with an artificial light that she's shining on it. We had references to plants and animals in the city dying or disappearing in the previous one. We also have our first reference to there being a war on and the city's Baron not being here. And Truitt seems to be ushering in his new age while the Baron is gone, presumably out on war. In your setting, you have a kingdom of life that can look like plants or animals, but they're not made out of biomass. They're made of magic and the dark, which is why their kingdom is called Shade. Fun. Parasitic plant thing is a shade. Yeah, it makes sense. Effectively self-propagating living spells. That's very cool. This key is... Oh, secure records / vault key. Okay, well, I've got to take a look in secure records. Lieutenant, I instructed the mechanist, Brother Artus, to leave you a new key. The key will open the vault as well as the secure records room in the records hall. Sheriff Gorman Truitt. So the vault and the records key is all by mechanist design by the sounds of things. Let's have a look in the narcotics department's office. Aww. We don't get a journal for the narcotics department? Rubbish. Exceedingly disappointing. Office of Sheriff Gorman Truitt. Oh ho! Look at these statues. Now we saw statues such as this. Well, you saw a statue such as this in the previous level. In Lord What's-His-Face's art warehouse, there was one of these. Lore relevant. Okay, 2 of those were loot, 1 of them was not. Letter from Lieutenant Hagen scrunched up in the bin. What do we have here? Sheriff Truart, I must insist that you pay closer attention to the activities of the Warden Affairs Division. I know how highly you regard their work, and I readily admit that they have shown very impressive results. However, I must point out that their arrest records indicate they have been avoiding certain wardens. Whenever evidence is presented against those wardens, it mysteriously disappears from evidence storage, even though the stationed guards assure me that no unauthorized evidence leaves the area. Respectfully, Lieutenant Hagen. And that was scrunched up and thrown in the bin, which means that Sheriff Truart was ignoring it. I wonder what's been going on. I'm sure nothing untoward. We've got another letter on the desk and a book there. Oh, that was the other thing as well that Lieutenant Mosley mentioned, that half of the people employed under her seemed to have been former criminals that she had arrested previously. Journal entry 684. Mosley is becoming an inconvenience. Lately she has been questioning my orders, and her conduct regarding the pagans borders on insubordination. She was always my best officer before. Why the sudden change? I'm going to give her one more chance to redeem herself. If she fails me again, I'll have to give the case to Hagen. He may not be as good an officer, but he is loyal and vicious, not the sort to have any kind of moral dilemmas with this kind of assignment. What really puzzles me is that she wants the case so badly. The last time I discussed it with her, I suggested she hand the case over to someone else. She assured me that she'd triple her efforts rather than let go of the assignment. I think she might be having some pagan sympathies. No wonder when all your plants are dying. Schedule: 7 bells, stakeout. 12 bells, lunch at the Shoalsgate Tavern. 1 bell, meet with LK. 2 bells, meet with LZ. 8 bells, appointment at Madame Valari's. 10 bells, meet at LR. Meet with LR. Okay. So those must be lieutenants, presumably. L is certainly going to be some kind of title. Bells just stands for o'clock by the looks of things. 7 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Lunch at the Shoalsgate Tavern, that's where I nicked from. And then Madame Valari's, we know that he might be involved with that. What did that open? Oh, there. Well, actually, I want to see, can I squeeze past? I can squeeze past.
Not so secret anymore, is it?
It is not, Garrett. Where does this lead to? Warden Affairs. This is another secret door. Okay, that's... For a second there I thought the lever was affecting both of them. Where's... Is this like another training room? That's a massive clock. Oh, I can't cut the banner. Okay, why are we not... Hold on a second. Combat? Why is it not working with direction? It's not slashing from the right. Interesting. Why is this such an important room for him to have like a secret entrance to? Is there no secret door on this side? Came through Sheriff Truett's office there, and then along, down. What is this count as? This counts as training room, okay. I don't really want to be down there. He's got a, like, a balcony that he looks down on the training from. But there must be another reason. Like, I don't see the door from... Oh, no, that would lead along... Yeah, I came out here. And then that corridor leads along to Warden Affairs. What is the purpose of this secret? I mean, it's very fun. I always like a good secret, but I don't know why it exists. Do want to get along to Warden Affairs. I don't know how far this individual comes along. She doesn't have a key. I should do a hard save. They just walk past me here, right? Another one of these statues. You may notice the gear banners on either side of it. Plot relevant. We've got a book there. That seems to be all that's in here. Indestructible banner. Journal entry 1022. I still can't figure out who the hell is robbing the third floor evidence vault. I mean, if it ain't us, then who the hell is it? All I know is that it's attracting a lot of unnecessary attention. I've told the rest of the crew to take the long way to the third floor. Hagen is already suspicious of us as it is. Even though the sheriff will keep him off our backs, I still don't want to get on Hagen's bad side. That idiot really thinks that Truett is some kind of hero. Ha, if only he knew what we know. Sounds like Truett's underlings know something untoward regarding their boss. I wonder what it could be. Wait here for her to come back. Not on that side of the corridor. This is really unfortunate. I want that guy to turn around. Yeah, if you don't mind, before she comes back around the corner, you fuck. Nope.
Show yourself.
Absolutely not. Don't think I will.
Imagination.
Nobody better be taffing around down here. Can't be too careful.
Nobody better be taffing around down here. You hear me?
Yep.
It's not good when you got people taffing around down here. Evidence storage. Oh, this is where people have been stealing things from. Well, watch me contribute. Oh, there's a guy right there. One must be careful. Oh.
Never going to impress the ladies this way.
No, never gonna.
Joran, that you?
Don't know what he's talking about, but he's. Okay, this is, there's a mechanist face there, which is an issue. Oh, come on. This guy got a key? Oh, what do you mean the guy's not got a fucking key? That is the wrong way for that door to open. Is this the vault? Am I in the vault already? I'm in the vault already. I do not have the code to shut off the mechanical guards. I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet, to be honest. Okay, that's a gas lamp, that's good.
Strange noises.
Yeah, strange noises. Why is there just nothing in this room? Because it's not even marked on the map, that's why. How far does this guy go? Okay, there's a face through there. Okay, I can't actually climb onto that. Counted as in here? I don't think the map is quite reading right. I did not go into that room. Oh, this room's difficult. go, we're fine. That is the sound we don't want to hear, by the way. That's the sound of it being alerted, but not fully detecting us. I do like that the gas lamps make a gas sound. Secret door. So where does that lead? The evidence room doesn't have a lot of evidence in it. There's an alarm light in the secret door. That's interesting. Whose office does this lead down to?
Ah, a back door.
This leads straight into Warden Affairs. Fascinating. But there also looks like there should be another secret in Warden Affairs. But I can't seem to find it. Because that's there, but then that looks like down on this side there should be like a path through the wall. There isn't. Interesting. You know what? I think it's concerning for the law enforcement of the city that their city watch office is absolutely full of back doors and secret entrances. That's deeply worrying. Okay, yeah, you come down here and then you turn around and you leave.
Who's there?
No one. She's got good ears.
Got to get the sheriff to spring for better uniforms. Things make us look like stupid little pottery figures. Never going to impress the ladies, are they?
I saw something.
You saw nothing at all.
I need
You're
to get some sleep.
imagining things. You do need to get some sleep. I'm gonna wait for this lad to come back, and then I want to go through there. I might get spotted by the archer, but I might not. Evidence room fully explored, pretty much. I do need to get back to secure records at some point. Officer's lounge explored. Waiting room, I think, is what's through there, and I do want to see the waiting room. Could be useful information in there. Okay, if you're gonna skedaddle, I'm gonna sort of idle in here. Having none of that. Is there anything in the waiting room? Yes. I knew there would be something worth looting in here.
Who's there?
No
Who
one.
said that? Just my imagination, I suppose.
And back down the dumb waiter I go. Oops. My foray into the top floor is over for the time being. I need to wait for the guy who comes in here to come and go before I can... You know what? I'm lazy. Fuck it. Nah, I don't want to waste a water arrow.
How come we gotta pull guard duty? Couldn't the mechanist just put more of those mechanical eyes around the place?
Because we can't be shut off as easily, you taffer.
Oh. At least it's better than sitting watch for the downwinders.
Damn right. No smell of sewage, no mildew, fewer rats.
You ever wonder why Truart hired us?
Not really. Probably figured we'd spend less time breaking the law since we'd be enforcing it. Gold is gold. Don't matter if it's coming from Reuben or Sheriff Truart.
Hey, that's fun. They're talking about Reuben from the Thieves Guild mission in the last game and the Downwind Thieves Guild. Which means there's a good chance we met them in the last game.
Yes.
Okay, let's take it from the top. What happened?
Well, my servant Genevieve is missing. Now, she had no reason to run away. I treated her like my own daughter. Who will take care of me now?
Ma'am, I'm sorry to interrupt, but you're drifting off the subject again. Just stick to the facts, please.
Are you going to help me or not? I'll have you know, I am a personal friend of Father Karras. He has a great deal of influence, you know. Where do you think all your fancy new devices came from? I doubt he would be pleased to find out you are neglecting to help one of his friends.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of your problem as quickly as I can. Sooner we're done here, the sooner we can start looking for your servant. Why don't you calm down and collect yourself while I go over what we have so far?
I'm sorry, officer. Thank you.
So, that's Lady Rumford, whose servant Genevieve, Bato's girlfriend, we helped escape in the tutorial level. I'm gonna just do a quick save here and hit Lady Rumford in the back of the head.
I don't like the look.
Hey, I found a bandit.
Sorry, I just wanted to do that. It achieved nothing, but it gave me a great deal of satisfaction.
Is someone there? If I see one rat, I will just scream.
If she sees one rat, she will just scream. I've seen like 4 already in this level. You might be in the wrong place, Lady Rumford. Attention, all watch officers. In a short time, we have nearly cleared the city of the criminal element that has plagued her for so long. I thank each and every one of you for the effort and initiative that you have displayed. Now we must direct the same form of hard justice towards another disease of the city, the pagans. We cannot allow these subversives to poison the minds of our fair citizens. Oh, yes, she also mentioned Karras. She's a personal friend of Karras. Hey, look at these water arrows arranged around this machine. Is this a water cooler that's generating water crystals? That's fun. Very useful. I need more water arrows. Can I climb on top of it and get even more from around the side? Not by the looks of things.
The Watcher is ready and operational. Now 'twill activate the alarm whenever an intruder doth approach.
How does it know the difference between us and an intruder?
To find the answer to that question, thou must attend the Mechanist Seminary and join our order. The wisdom of Karras is not for the eyes of the common man.
What about maintenance for all these contraptions?
Thy sheriff did insist that all information for thy security systems be left in the care of Lieutenant Hagen.
Of course.
Instructions are locked in thy secure records area.
Okay.
What secure area?
The sheriff requested us to construct a records hole that only he and his lieutenants may view. 'Tis no doubt to keep them from the eyes of incompetents such as thee.
There is a mechanist, the first mechanist we've seen. Oi, 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 oi.
Is that thou, friend?
He's blind. He's blind.
No noise now, Builder be blessed. The settling did so.
No noise now, Builder be blessed. He's as blind as the bloody Hammerites. I didn't realize he was going to come around this way. Main gate. Hold on a second, I just got new water arrows. Fuck this. Okay, that didn't help much. Alarm enable. Off. And main gate off. I'll have no alarms in this building. Thank you very much. Now, did that actually disable these? It did indeed. I'm gonna reload because she alerted, but there you go. Main gate disabled, and I think that's the alarm disabled throughout the building as well. Very useful.
Oh, someone help me light this thing.
Oh, you fucker. You absolute... How dare you?
Hold it there. Ah! Ah! Ah!
How dare you? She turned on the light that I turned off.
All right.
Could you believe?
So, how am I supposed to see who's making that noise?
Do you believe the cheek of that? I used a water arrow to turn that light off. She just turns it back on again. Okay, and I wasted a water arrow. You know what? I'm gonna reload this one. I'm in a better position and I don't waste a water arrow. Ooh. There's a... Okay, yeah, I want to be here. And I want to scarper through that door post-haste. When she comes through it. Okay, here we are.
Say again?
Okay, there we go. Much better. And this is the bit that I was at before? Yeah. So that leads to the conference rooms, where I've now been. Front desk training room is there. Both of these are exits to main gates. That's interesting. Oh, to basement is over here. Hold on a second. This leads to basement. Why is the basement light flickering? Okay, so this was the way I was originally supposed to come in. Yeah, so this was the alternate entrance, which I think is actually the intended entrance. Very useful information. For some reason that cupboard hasn't been marked as somewhere that I've explored, despite the fact that I have been in there. Or maybe I didn't go in there on this timeline, if you will. There's still a whole lot of rooms over here, locker room, guard post. Actually, the place I need to get to is the records hall, which I can very easily get back to. But I would like to explore the remainder of the complex. I shouldn't need to... I don't...
Again. Got to get some better torches.
Got to get some better torches! I don't believe he will cause an issue with me sitting here if I remain motionless. I don't think he's one of those ones who has just fucking true sight out to however many feet. There you go. Can I? Probably not. I was thinking about if maybe there was a chance I could lock that door. But I'm pretty sure the answer is no. Let's try. Okay, I can close it, I can't lock it. She's in the way.
I need a nap. I won't be so spooked then.
Well, that's a disaster. Oof. Never mind, it's fine. This guy's blind. These two are actually an issue. This is this section. I could get around to wherever here is. Oh, she's gone that way. What level of shadow are we looking at here? Okay, it's good if I'm motionless. But are you gonna bump into me? Yes. Okay. Irritating. Yeah, I don't know if this way is really much traversable. Yeah, no, because they cross right there, and then she'll see anything that you do. That's annoying. I have to find another way around.
It's nothing. Who would be stupid enough to break in here?
Yeah, exactly. Who'd be stupid enough to break in here?
Thought I heard something.
Me when I very clearly hear a door open. You can recognize in the courtyard a couple of the places we've been. That balcony there. The officer's lounge is there. That well, where the rats are, could have come up this way. Another alternate means of entrance. There's a door here I can apparently open with a full press of the lever, so I'm going to do that just for the hell of it. Okay, this is main gate energy.
Let's see what that was. Is that you?
I believe we have No, you have an actual bow, never mind. I was gonna say I think these guys have crossbows, but they don't. Now these are the arseholes that were causing me problems from the other direction, but as you can see from this direction, they don't cause so many problems. Although that guy's very inconvenient.
Didn't sound like rats this time.
And this is that training room. And that's a secret lever. Does Wolverine deserve Green Jay more than I can't speak. Jean Grey more than Cyclops? I don't really know anything about X-Men, so I can't help you with that quite random out of the blue question. I'm afraid. Really? You're not gonna mantle there? There we go. Oh, that just closed the... Okay. Well, fair enough. Let's not do that then. I'm not gonna... No. I'm not gonna pass an opinion on something that I don't know anything about and have never engaged with. A piece of media that I don't have an interest in. I don't just say yes to random questions that are posed to me. That would be very silly. I've got myself into a bit of a unfortunate spot here because I can't see where they are, and if I poke my head out enough to see where they are, then they will see me. Fortunately, I can use audio cues when they start to fade. I mean, sure, there's no point arguing about this. I'm not going to pass an opinion on a piece of media that I don't engage with. It doesn't change whether the character that you happen to be referencing is cool or not. I love hearing them complain about the torches. Okay, this is a corridor that needs to have some lights put out. Well, that one will do. What is this? This is barracks. Water arrows all over the place on this level. Very useful. Okay, we're not gonna keep having an argument about a piece of media I don't engage with that has no relevance to the stream, Cool Manx, and we're also not gonna use, even if it is a fictional characters, we're not gonna use a character's visual impairment as a measure of whether they deserve to have a partner or not. The conversation is unimportant and irrelevant to this stream.
I should be able to find something in here.
And we'll leave it there. Healing potion is nice. Flash bomb. Invisibility potion? Why is there an invisibility potion in the locker room? What are we doing, City Watch? Lockers remind you of the ones from Project Zomboid? Interesting. I mean, there is actually quite a few assets in Thief that are from an old asset library because I've seen some of them in other games, so it's possible that they might actually be an iteration of the same asset library. Mostly the color. I think it's a reasonably common color for lockers to be. I want to find out what that room is over there, so I'm going to put out that torch. Treachery! Did you hear that? Putting a torch out is treachery. I like how the guy in front was just like, do you hear that? And then the person behind him was like, treachery! You've never seen a locker? Did they not have...
I heard that. Let's see who you are then.
Oh. You've never seen a locker?
Don't make me come find you.
I've set this guy off now. I was just trying to get the flash bomb. I saw it behind the box. Sorry, that's really thrown me off. Were there not lockers in your school? There were lockers in my school. I never used any of them. They were a lot smaller than those full ones. No, bro, leave.
Come out and fight me.
No, leave. You don't want to come into the cupboard.
Oh, you can't hide forever.
There are lockers at my local swimming pool as well. Well, I'm pretty sure I actually can hide forever, to be honest. I don't know that you can make it around these barrels. Whereas I definitely can. Okay, cheers, goodbye. I mean, I carried all my books as well. I never used any of the lockers at school, but they did exist. Only time you saw lockers was at a water park. Aha! So you have seen lockers. Or not. Apparently they weren't really lockers. Okay, what's this room now? Okay, I have no idea what that room is.
Nothing. Who'd be stupid enough to break in here?
Who would be stupid enough to break in here? What kind of absolute fool would break in here? And then, like, fire an arrow with a rope attached to it, hang it into one of the beams in the main office, climb up it, jump off onto the sidebar, pull the arrow out of the wall, and then crouch through this little secret... Okay, apparently I'm not allowed to crouch through the little secret tunnel. Really? No? Banned? Illegal? Really? Okay. Can't go back up that way, apparently. It's not really a problem. I'm on the wrong side.
Hello?
I went the wrong way. Like a fool.
Wonder what that noise was.
Wonder what that noise was. Oh, I wonder if that key lets me into the armory. I really want to find out. Mate, can you fuck off so that I can find out if that key lets me into the armory? Bro, why are you already walking back up this way? I just want to try and break into the armory. Is that so much to ask for? Surely that's not so much to ask for. Just a cheeky wee break into the armory. Come on. Yeah, and then you turn around and you skedaddle back down the corridor again. On your way. Keep walking, mate. Keep walking. Nothing to see here. Doesn't fucking work. Classic. There must be a way in. Otherwise they wouldn't have made the door. But I don't know what it would be. Okay, secure records room. We'll read the Mechanist book last, that's the thing we need. Name, Lord Manny Ramstein. We've got Ramstein here? As in the heavy metal band? Activity, embezzling money from his business partner overseas. Threat, his business partner has 2 of the city's top cleaners on retainer. Use, Ramstein is a very powerful importer. By keeping him under our control, we can use him to get to larger criminal activity. So they're going to blackmail Lord Ramstein in order to take out people of more significance. Name, Lady Van Vernon. Activity, frequent adultery. Threat, her husband is very jealous and easily outsmarted. If her husband discovers her infidelity, she stands to lose her comfortable lifestyle should Lord Van Vernon throw her out into the streets of Dayport. Use, Lord Van Vernon owes a large number of factories. Our Lady could help us cut a deal with him for weapons and armor for the City Watch. By the way, in real life, this is illegal. Right here. The previous one, blackmail in order to get at higher levels of criminal activity. That's not illegal, that's called a plea deal. Blackmail in order to get better equipment off the books for the City Watch. That's illegal. Can't do that. Maintenance. The vault security can be disabled for minor repairs. Simply enter the proper code and the sentries will shut off. The maintenance code is 4026.
I should write that down.
I wanted to do that in the Mechanist voice. Fine, Garrett, I'll fucking write it down. Ta-da! 426.
Now, on
4026 rather. How the fuck do I get up to the vault again? Dumbwaiter. What room's the dumbwaiter in? Kitchen. Okay, we're right there. Easy peasy. I feel like there must be a lot of loot that I've missed. Because I haven't got much loot, but there's probably going to be a fair amount of loot in the vault, to be fair. Confiscated, stolen belongings. Yeah, that's right, turn around and piss off.
Yep.
You too, pal. On you go, keep walking. There we go. You head on past. Okay, and then evidence is okay. See you in a minute, Earth entity. Evidence is there.
Hello? Someone there? No, well, guess it was nothing.
It was nothing. To make sure. Okay. Vault unlocked. 4026 was the code. And as you can see, there's a lot of sentries in here.
I better do this quick.
A lot of loot. Okay, and now we have to take the strongbox to leave it in Hagen's office and then leave. Don't know if I got everything in there, but I got a lot. I don't know how long it takes for the sentries to reactivate, but I don't particularly want to find out. Okay, wait for this fella to go past. Hagen's office is that one on the right? No. Yes? No? I don't remember which one Hagen's is, to be honest.
I hate creepy noises.
This one's Hagen's. The one with the M on it is obviously Mosley's, you fool.
Time to go.
Let that guy go past. And I've just got to leave because the other two are... oh, it actually says on the objectives, I didn't read it properly. On this version of the objectives it says don't knock out or kill. On the overview, the more eloquently written objectives, it just said keep the body count to 2 or less, and didn't explain what counted as body count. Does that mean Hagen's got an H on his office? Yeah, very fancy H.
What's there?
Okay.
What's that I see?
Nothing. just me trying to get this room actually marked on my map. What's this tiny room? That's weird. Isn't that just the door out of the mess hall?
Weird.
Sorry, I have to find out what that is now. Hi.
Seems quiet enough now.
Does seem quiet enough now. Doesn't this just lead outside? Does it count as like a little room thing? It's odd and unusual. That room on the map doesn't seem to exist. I know, I'm going out the way I came in. Adios. Oh, that's just out right away, okay. Wait, hold on a second. Let me reload that. I want to put a hard save before I end the level. I just like doing that. Hard save at the top there. Much shorter level than shipping and receiving, but that's because shipping and receiving is massive. In here, and we're out. You return just as the level ends. Hello, earthly entity. Mission complete. Lieutenant Hagen successfully framed. Let's have a look at our stats for that. Total time 1 hour 15 minutes 53 seconds. Found 1078 loot out of 1378, so I missed 300 loot. I'm gonna assume that it was probably in the armory. I don't know how to get in there. I picked all 3 pockets, so if there's a key for the armory, it's got to be hidden somewhere. It's not on someone's belt. 1 knockout out of a potential 2 allowed. Yes, I framed Lieutenant Hagen. Who's definitely, well, he's the worst out of the 2 lieutenants, but that probably means that Garrett likes him more because he's worse at doing his job and therefore catches less people. You meant to put a smiley at the end of that. It is worth a smiley. I missed 3 secrets. I don't know where they were. Also, you notice there's a statistic here for Iron Beasts destroyed, 0 disabled, 0. That's a statistic that definitely will never be used in the game and is not in reference to something that will enter the plot at a later date. It's definitely not a surprise tool that will help us later. Campaign totals so far 3 hours 47 minutes 57 seconds. Loot 3,378. Total damage dealt 105. Received 14. I'm going to take actually a 5-minute break myself because that's 2 hours and that's the end of the mission, which is very, very neat timing. All according to plan, of course. And then I will go into the next mission, which I don't even remember what the next mission is called. So that's going to be fun to rediscover. I will be back in 5-ish minutes. See you soon. am back. Ready to get into the next level, whatever it may be. I remember there is a level, I think, where you break into a bank, but I don't remember when it comes in the mission list. So that could be what the next one is, might not be. You're making another dinosaur island, hell yeah. Good use of your time.
Seems like the consequences of my occupation have finally caught up with me. I went to the crippled Burrick pub to meet Sammy about unloading some merchandise. The smell of ale and smoke from the place wasn't enough to cover up the stench of an ambush. A couple of watch officers were there waiting for me. Judging by the look on Sammy's face, I'd say he sold me out. They didn't seem interested in bringing me in either. The Bluecoats were looking for swift justice. Fortunately, I always have an ace up my sleeve. I better get back to my place fast and try to figure out what to do next. I just have to get past these guys and the rest of the city's finest out on patrol.
I forgot about this one. Ambush, yes. Ambush, difficulty hard. Escape the ambush and return to your home in the northwest. That's all there is. And
better get moving.
Shush, Garrett, I'm talking. And no ability to buy things from the shop.
Before they see me.
Okay, they're there. Oh Lord. Oh Lord Almighty. Look at this fucking map. Holy shit. Okay. Pub down here. I'm trying to get home to the northwest. This is a maze and a half. Shalebridge Road there, guard post, old gate up to Shalebridge, graveyard, well we have to visit the graveyard. Marketplace in the middle, that'll be well lit. Whipple Street, Helena Way and Helena Way up there as well, so this road is all Helena Way. Sparrow Street, Hill Street. Do we have more going on here? Oh, I have a map of my home? I don't remember any of this. I love not having played a game in like over 10 years. It's like I'm experiencing it again for the first time almost. Home, fire escape, windows, front door. Canal, so this is my building. And then first floor, second floor is the one I live on and I have a secret closet I can hide in. And I bet that's, yeah, that's probably where I end the mission if I get there. And there's a third floor as well. But this is fascinating. I did not remember any of this.
What's going on? The city watch are all over the place.
Oh, they're looking for some guy the sheriff once brought in.
Goodness me, is this man dangerous?
Yes.
They say they want him dead or alive. But it looks to me like they'd prefer dead.
And how do you know that?
I was at the pub. Saw a couple of bluecoats ambush the guy there. He managed to get away, though. Never seen anyone move that fast before. He just vanished into the shadows.
My.
Can you stop having your Oblivion NPC conversation so I can climb this wall? Thank you. What do I have? 10 water arrows, 10 broadhead arrows, blackjack sword. 5 rope arrows, 3 noisemaker arrows. Okay, that's not bad. 2 scouting orbs, pretty good, and 1 flash bomb. Well, speaking of water arrows. Oh, this is actually a rare thing. This is a garden, rooftop garden. There aren't many gardens left in the city they mentioned multiple times in the story.
I think I saw something.
No, you didn't. Didn't see shit, mate.
Nothing, I guess.
Now bugger off. He got so excited. He was so disappointed when it turned out I wasn't there. Can I get out of that window? I assume it exists for... Okay, apparently I can't. If I were to jump down here... Go.
Lord Anders hasn't received a report in some time. The last he heard, it was not going well. I fear the Baron may return with the battlefield coming right up behind him.
I think you worry too much. This city is like a fortress. With the mechanists here to help us defend the city, we needn't fret about it.
I think you put too much faith in the mechanists. After all, they are only a splinter group of the Hammerites, hardly a military force. They seem concerned only with aiding nobles with their fancy inventions. Their tin soldiers wouldn't last long against a real army.
Well, until I see a battle going on outside my window, I shan't worry about it.
Unfortunately, very realistic. Just going to hold my nose and pretend it's not happening. Hold my nose? Put my fingers in my ears and pretend it's not happening. Hold my nose is a very different phrase. It's nothing now, and it was nothing to begin with.
Nothing there now.
You're facing...
What's that I see?
You are facing this way, okay, yeah. I wanted to check.
Seems quiet enough now. Oh well.
I want to save my water arrows. I only have 12. I'm not going to put a torch out unless I have to. Make a quick save in there. If I can start knocking people out, it's not going to particularly help me, but it would make me satisfied. Okay, well that wasn't my intention.
Hey pal, if you're gonna make that much noise, then why don't you just come out?
Yeah, well you see, normally when I jump off something while sneaking,
In, Tapper.
I don't make such noise. I don't know why Garrett decided to make so much noise this time.
Probably just the wind.
Yeah, that's right, it's probably just the wind. You gotta assume it was just the wind. Oh, I can't knock you out.
Better
Never
not be
mind.
the sergeant checking up on me. Guess
Hey.
it's a quiet shift after all.
Hey mate, what if it was the sergeant checking up on you? Then he would have heard you say, better not be the sergeant checking up on you. Think, City Watch officer, think!
I don't like seeing things I don't know.
We call that xenophobia, my
Maybe it was
friend.
rats. Rats would be a bit of meat now and then.
You considering eating rats? Can I hit you in the...
What was that?
There we go, yeah. This doesn't help me very much, but I do like hitting City Watch officers. And this just leads around to him. You don't have anything at your belt, do you? Nah, it's fine, okay. I'm back off again. You don't see nothing. Yeah, who'd be stupid enough to break in here? Okay, so
Get that hold of yourself, officer. Thing there. Hey, look there!
I love when they say, "Hey, look there," and then they don't fucking follow you.
The jitters, I guess.
Yeah, just got the jitters. Yeah, you're gonna have to go too, mate. Sorely tempting to drop them in the water, but I'm not gonna do it. I will resist the temptation to commit murder. Where the hell am I? I'm in the marketplace. That doesn't tell me much. I don't know where that goes to. That's a big gate. Can I see any big gates? Maybe the big gate leads into the marketplace and I'm not quite in it yet. I do want to find out what's in the water. Whoosh. Any cheeky little water arrows or pieces of loot? Well,
The sewer never looked so appealing.
Did I just miss a full sewer? Oh, I did. Oh, hilarious. Oh, here's the marketplace proper.
What's a big fella like you doing out here at night? Don't you want a woman to keep you warm?
What for? This uniform is plenty warm enough, and it's not even cold out tonight.
He is not interested. There's a barber there. What sort of helmet are we looking at for him? Oh, I can hit him. I can hit him in the back of the head. Yeah, well, not if I miss the jump, I can't.
Is someone there?
Really?
What's that? Speak.
That's a weird mantle.
But a breeze or nothing more.
But a breeze and nothing more.
Strange.
Sorry, I have to hit you because I'm going to knock the guard out.
What's that?
Give me your cash, you fool. I think knocking as many of the guards out as possible is going to be an efficient reply to Sheriff Truart. Like, don't send your people after me because I will smack them in the back of the head. No loot on the stalls. Very sad. Okay, so guards up that way. Is there anything around this side of the building? Oh, there is stuff here. Oh, there's a ladder here. Oh, this level is an absolute maze. Where am I now? Oh, there must be stuff all over the place on this level. Okay, why are the sound effects so bloody ominous? I don't think I like this building. Minecraft cave sound? Yeah, I don't know about this building. Okay, so that's hilarious. Simply outmaneuvered. I don't know what to say. Wait, can I get this health potion? There we go. Simply outmaneuvered. The ambience changes, tied to where my head is. I lean in and out of the wall, or of the room rather.
Sir, was that you?
Yes, that was your boss. It was actually me! Haha! Sheriff Gormantra is going to have something to think about after he discovers the stack of unconscious people I've made here. But there's just so many paths. And I don't know where they all lead to and from. Half the time I feel like I'm going around in circles. It's great. Why did I not mantle? Garrett? Can you do actual parkour? Cheers. Okay, there's a couple of guys there. I seem to have come to like around.
Nobody better be taffing around down here.
Nobody better be taffing around down here.
Weird.
Weird, I know.
Is someone there?
I mean, you guys are shit at your job. You're just shit at your job. Okay, that's some heavy Zed fighting. Can we stop? Where am I now? I'm on Sparrow Street. God, this game just takes you... This level rather just takes you in random directions. Like, you have no way of knowing where you're going. Did I get one broadhead arrow? No, I got one arrow of unknown type that didn't have a name and didn't add to my broadhead arrows. But looked exactly like a broadhead arrow. That's interesting. And by interesting, I mean I think that's a bug. Okay, so let's find out what's down here. By the looks of things, just more sewers. Yeah. Okay, that's them dealt with. So this bit of canal is... Oh, I don't know where I am. I don't know where I am, but let me tell you, I can hear a mechanist machine. Okay, this is this bit. I saw this bit on the map. It's this bit here. Is there any way up there? Doesn't look like it. And this just leads to the ladder that I went up. Okay, and the Z fighting door. Okay. I don't think I can mantle at that height. Oh, certainly not. It's fine, I don't need to. I can just walk like a normal person. Which way are we going?
Better not be the sergeant checking up on me.
They're completely incompetent. I don't want to say, they're just completely incompetent. Can I get that arrow now? Yes, I can. Must have been the wind, yeah. I haven't really been checking the water for hidden bits of loot. The Thief devs don't typically just like hide tiny bits of loot in massive canals like that, because it feels a bit rubbish when game devs do that. Okay, this is not useful to me. So I don't think I really need to check. Where am I now? I'm in Hill Street. I'm very close to making it home. Despite the fact that I don't really want to make it home yet, I want to have a look at the graveyard and well, not Shale Bridge, and the guard post and stuff.
Nobody better be tapping around down here.
Let's reload that. A little bit of an awkward moment there. Garrett just opens the door onto the people who are trying to find him. He's like, I
hate creepy noises. Nobody better be tapping around down here.
Do I do any kind of visual art? If so, what is my preferred medium? I mean, very occasionally,
Home sweet home.
Oh, this is my house.
Remember.
Very occasionally, I do. But, like, I don't really do it. I don't have a particular preferred medium. I have drawn things in the past. Both... I suppose technically map making counts. I use Wonderdraft to make maps. I love making maps. There you go. There's my answer. Cartography. Fantasy cartography, that is. I don't make maps of real places. Oh, serious. I haven't actually got into my house yet. Several members of the City Watch are waiting for me, and in my apartment I need to find shelter elsewhere, and there's no better place than Shalebridge. the only snag, I have to sneak into my home and get the gate key I keep hidden in the secret compartment in my bedroom closet. After I get the gate key, proceed to Shield Bridge between the sheriff's patrols and the guard post at the main gate. It's not going to be as easy as it sounds.
Remember, men, his name is Garrett. Consider him armed and dangerous. The sheriff wants him brought in, dead or alive.
What's the sheriff want with a common thief? Why all the extra manpower?
Truitt says this man is very dangerous and clever. Just follow your orders.
But why?
I don't want to hear it. You have your orders.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, you don't have any valuables, do you? I'm gonna knock you out. She doesn't have any valuables. Okay. You're alive, aren't you? Yeah, okay. Second I was worried. Am I able to...
You gave yourself away that time.
That's enough lurking up.
That's enough lurking about. Okay, I'm not able to climb onto that window. It's too small. Fair enough.
Nobody better be taffing around down here.
Nobody taffing around. But you... Garrett, you do not live in a good place. There be rats in the streets where you live. I don't know why I said that like a pirate. There be rats in the streets here. Alright, here's the fire escape as it was marked on the map. It's not much of a fire escape, to be honest. Imagine if your fire escape was like this. It was just a fucking wooden scaffold that you had to climb up and down. That does not pass safety regulations.
What?
Let me come in this window, thank you.
Letting those stay alert pep talks get the best of me.
Made maps for your fancy settings. Dump a whole bunch of seeds in the vague shape of the continents you want and then draw around them. That's a common technique. It's not the one I personally use, but it is a very common technique. It's a very good technique. Can you come around the corridor so that I can walk down the stairs and hit you on the head? I would appreciate it. Oh, you don't come the whole way.
Thought I saw something.
Looks like I'm gonna need a new address. But I'm gonna have to get to my stash first.
Can't believe the sheriff is forcing Garrett to move. So rude. Hey! Excuse me, sir. You're in my fucking house. He even lit the fire in my house. I'm gonna get charged for the wood, I don't know. Garrett, why do you have a sword over your mantelpiece? And what did you do? And what did you do with Constantine's sword?
Maybe it'll be a quiet shift then.
Why do I not have it anymore? Okay, Garrett. Okay, hold on a second, Garrett. What the fuck is all this? This is more than I anticipated. Holy shit. Okay, 1,178 loot. That's the loot I got from the last level plus 100. And that 100 is what I picked up from the guard's pocket. Oh, that's fun. It actually gives you the right amount of loot. Okay, let's see. Water arrows. What was that, like 5 water arrows in here? Got 2 speed potions, a slow fall potion. think that was 5 moss arrows. 4, 5, 6 fire arrows. Highly concerning, Garrett, that you have 6 fucking small explosives. 10 broadhead arrows, I think that is. I don't know how many noisemakers that was. That's like 3 scouting orbs, 2 more flash bombs.
Good. Now time to relocate.
Why didn't the guard turn the light on in Garrett's house? Turn the fire on, but not the light. Oh. Oh, this is fun. YouTube doesn't like...
No skulking.
Yeah, I'm not trying to jump like that. I'm trying to... Oops. YouTube doesn't like you saying I should put that guard with the metal helmet in the fire. I mean, I'm not going to do that.
That's enough out of you.
Am I not supposed to be doing that jump? It's set up so that I should do that jump, no? Like... Game?
Who's over there? Who'd I see there?
I like seeing.
I feel like I should be able to... There we go. God, that was unreasonably hard.
Not as exciting as I thought.
Is that another Z fighting door? Yes, it is. There's another one there. Why are all the doors Z fighting? Oh, well, this is bright. No, it's because there's something above my head, Scarlet King. It doesn't deal with that very well. It's an old physics system.
Look, over there.
Over where? Right over.
This job makes me jumpy.
Here. Bet those rats are a problem sometimes. I bet they can get you noticed. Right, so I've got to my house. I need to get back to Shalebridge. So around this corner, down first right, down first right, and I want to get into the graveyard. I just want to get into the graveyard, you know. Oh, this is here, aha, where I knocked out like 3 people at once. Am I taking the right path? Probably not. You know what? I'm going to jump across. Okay. Me whenever I try to use the mantling system that's a core mechanic of the game. I don't actually know where I am anymore. I thought I could read the map, but I can't. Oh no, that's where I knocked out a whole lot of people. Truly, I don't know where I'm going. I do have a compass. I'm going north. I should not be going north. Oh no, I'm going south. Wait, hold on. That's good. I can't read a compass. Chat, you have to not bully me, okay? Just because I'm slightly directionally challenged, apparently. Okay, this is east. East is good. South and east is the directions that I should be going in. Wait, but I want to go up the stairs. Oh, there's nothing. Oh, wait a minute though. Wait a minute though. That screams secret right there. Oh no, I could break it. I am not usually troubled with directions, but apparently I am today. Oh really? That's everything? I thought surely this would lead me to like a little bit of loot or a bit of lore or an extra way that I could go, but no. Oh, okay then. Just going east as much as I can. Right, now where am I? Marketplace.
Did you hear about the raid at the Overlord's fancy? Troy led the bust himself.
Donald must be pretty pissed.
You could say that.
If Truard keeps up this pace, we'll all be out of a job. There won't be anyone left to arrest.
Oh, well, I guess we'll just have to arrest the sheriff at that point.
Yeah, the Baron will be surprised to find out that Truard is working for everyone but him.
Does anyone know who the people the sheriff is working for are? I'm surprised that no one really talks about it.
You won't be talking about it neither if you know what's good for you.
A little bit of corruption being discussed. But that was fun. A little bit of information that the Overlord's fancy has been messed with. From the last game, you may recall the Overlord's fancy. That was where the Downwind Thieves Guild kept their base of operations. Sounds like it got busted, but Donald didn't get arrested by the sound of it. And we had the guy's last mission mention that they had previously been working for Reuben. Oh, I've been spotted. That seems...
Did you hear about the raid at the Overlord's fancy?
Went right over the torch.
Did you hear about the raid at the Overlord's fancy?
Okay, that's not a very good one. Okay. I want to get up there. There's a door there. Yeah, I don't need to hear that conversation again. That's actually the way I'm supposed to be going, I think. This is going to lead off to Shalesbury direction, but I want to get into the graveyard.
You won't be talking about it neither if you know what's good for you.
Okay, so that's the building I went into before. Can I jump down here?
Who's there? I hear you.
Can I jump down here while sneaking? Yeah.
Thought I saw something.
No.
You hear that? Odd noises.
Saw nothing, sir. But this just leads here. What the fuck? Huh? And I'm back in Hill Street. What? I swear to God, if the graveyard is on the map, but you can't actually get into it, I'm gonna throw a fit. That's the gate I just went over. Okay, so I have to go around here.
Saw something there.
Can't see shit, mate.
Back to work. What was that?
Okay, yeah, that'll set them off. That's fine.
Must be one of them grubbers again.
Must be one of them grubbers again. Oh, he's got a helmet on.
Looks like nothing.
Wasn't paying attention.
Must be one of them grubbers again.
Turn around, fuck off.
Hey,
Is someone there?
Did you notice anything?
Come on now. What was that?
Going on
Yeah, this is also... No, but I bet if I could bring boxes. Though.
Just wait.
I could bring boxes. Like, there must be a way into the graveyard. They wouldn't put the graveyard in the game and not give you a way in. Where was the last? No, that's way too... Graveyard takes up much too large a portion of the map to be inaccessible. But it might be that I have to grab boxes from elsewhere and stack them up in order to climb over one of those gates.
Sir, was that you? Something over there. I see you there.
Yeah, hi. Give a second. Oh, you're blind. Okay. Fair enough. Where did I get those boxes before? I've got to find a house with some boxes in it. There were a couple around. Bear with me here, chat. No, they're not going to be of any help. Oh, he's blind. That's fine. Why would a second mug of coffee make you hallucinate a thief?
Thought I saw something.
My god, they're useless. My god, they're useless. No peripheral vision on these two. None whatsoever. It doesn't give me any boxes. It's probably what was in the coffee. What was in the coffee? What are they putting in the coffee? LSD? Okay, understandable. Possible. They might be. just want a couple of boxes. Two boxes will do.
Odd.
Odd noises. That's a door opening. Oh, hi. How do you do there? Let's close that door again. Oh, this is the guard post. Well, that key's gonna be useful. Wait, this must be the guard post, which would put me there, but the map doesn't say I'm there. I don't know what's going on in this level anymore. I didn't know what was going on in this level to begin with, to be fair. Yeah, now I'm here. I just want to get into the fucking graveyard. Like, they wouldn't put such a large thing on the map there without it being possible to get in.
Who's there? Hello? Seems peaceful enough now.
Seems peaceful enough now.
Come on, mate. Come around here. I'm gonna hit you on the head. Okay. Three at once here. The question is, do any of them have the helmets that stop you from getting knocked out?
See something over there?
That you? Show yourself.
Guess it's nothing now. Nothing. I'm too tense.
Holy shit.
Oh.
It's just a question of, are those bodies visible? I don't know what level of shadow they're in because I can't get into that bit of shadow. If they're visible, I'm fucked. If they're not, and then ho 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 ho. Oh my god, stop
Not again.
sticking on the bodies. Thankfully, they're completely oblivious. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. We have to look at what's going on over here. What's this? Okay, if this guy comes into this corridor, we have an issue on our hands. I think he's going to. I wasn't aware that this was your patrol, so...
Thought I saw something.
Oh, I got him just before he bumped into the bodies. Okay, but we have to work out what's going on here. What are you doing?
Who made? Is this a thief I see before me?
Why would you
Guards!
immediately assume that?
Guards! There's an intruder here!
Oh, he's fast. Why would he immediately assume that I was a thief? You're out walking the streets at night as well. You're just walking into a lamppost. You're the world's #1 idiot.
When do we go after the real villains?
Say again?
Let's see what that was.
You see, I like it when you just kind of set them off. Just make them alarmed. Where does this put me at? Oh, this has put me out here. This whole affair is so confusing. I think this might be the most confusing level I've ever been in. It's so intricate. Must be so annoying to have a bow-wielding guard walking behind you. They just keep bumping into you and rubbing against your shoulders. Don't know what this gate leads to. That looks like an edge of level gate. What's in here? Plates? Cheese? Bread? No little bit of hidden loot? No? Cheeky little bit of loot? Nothing? Oh, hey guys. But I want to find boxes. right? that house doesn't have boxes in it. Boy. Bro, you know what? If we put them in here, we'll just frame whoever owns this house. There we go. We'll knock you out as well because it's satisfying. Okay, that's something for me to go to. Is there any use for this building? Is it actually meant for me to sneak up from somewhere else? It does look like it. Haven't found a single secret in this level, I don't think. Like, surely the graveyard. Oh, this is a lot of segments on this lock. And it is just a segment into a building. 3-segment lock just for a building? For me to bypass one guard? Fascinating. I mean, I think this is going to leave me out and essentially finish the level just about here. Yeah, but I don't want to finish it just yet. I want to find out what's in the graveyard. Okay, chat. I've found 2 boxes before. Do we remember where I found them? I sure as hell don't remember. I need to find 2 boxes and bring them to the graveyard gate. This guy's a problem because he's... You see that door? Okay, that sewer was useless to me. If I go out this way... You didn't see shit. Where's the fucking way out of this place? Okay. Now where were those boxes? It was to get onto a roof, and then I was disappointed that there was nothing on the roof. But where was that? I feel like it was in Sparrow Street. Did I ever go down this staircase? I went down the other staircase.
You hear that?
No need to check that out. Okay, bye. I could finish the level right now, but the graveyard must be on the map for a reason. I'm in Hill Street. Now, if I keep going north on Hill Street, I'll end up at my home, which is not helpful. Although, wait a minute. Hang on a second. No, there's just barrels in there. There's just barrels. Why are there no boxes in the warehouse? What sort of person puts barrels in the warehouse, but they don't put boxes in there too? Now where's the roof that I was trying to get onto? That's a real door. Hello. Loot? Don't mind if I do. Oops, didn't mean to eat that. Well, I might as well. I'm missing health. It does heal a bit. Don't you hate when you try to eat carrots and you accidentally open a door instead? There we go. Full health. Oh, there's nothing up here. Oh, windows. Okay, I'm on Sparrow Street now. And I feel like that's the right location. I even feel like maybe one of these houses had a box in it. There. That was it. Where's that? I have to get from Helena Way. So where I am right now, left, up, right, down, right. Then all the way down here. And down again. To the right here. Boxes. Right. Path back to the graveyard gate. Up, right, and then improvise. Yeah, that involves crossing the bridge. And I am taking them both at once. It's technically quicker, I think. Watch me do all this, and then it turns out that the graveyard is genuinely just out of bounds and they put a big bit of it on the map for absolutely no reason. I don't like that break sound effect. I'm going to stop saving for a bit. Because you can break these. Usually by throwing them. I don't think you can typically break them by dropping them. Have I gone too far? Am I stupid? Yes. I have gone too far and I am stupid. Both of those things are true. Doesn't like seeing things he doesn't know about.
Was something just there?
Yeah. That's the problem.
Who goes there? What the hell? Who made that noise?
Okay, right, we have to go the fucking long way around. God damn it. Where is even the long way around? Oh my god. All the way down and then... Oh, Lord. Yeah, and jump across. This level is more of a maze than the Thieves Guild, I swear to God. Imagine if the guards caught Garrett and he was just moving crates around one at a time. They would think he had lost his mind. Like, hey, you're supposed to be a master thief who's like giving us the runaround? What are you doing? And then Garrett just responds with like, I have to get into the graveyard. It's essential that I get into the graveyard. There isn't even a bridge here. I'm losing it. I'm fully gonna lose it. Which way do I go from here? Cross over there. And then over the bridge, and then around and up. No, that ain't it. Oh, I'm going insane. Ain't that it? Am I going insane? Yeah, this is right. Oh, good grief. Hello? Generally, when you hit the torch, you're supposed to put it out. Okay. Then I move, cross over the bridge and up there. Might have to render some people unconscious. Do not break. Right. Which of these ways provides me with the easiest access to a gate? Well, that one I'm not going to be able to climb over with just 2 boxes. That's a moss arrow. That's not going to do anything. I'm going to kill one of these people because I have to find out.
What the hell?
I'm actually going to kill both of them because I have to find out. I'm not sure even with 2 boxes I can actually climb over that. I'm going to cry. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try. Like, it's detailed there. There's stuff sinking down and like, there's no way they would have built all that and then not let me go and then put it big on the map. There's just no way. There's probably just a sewer entrance and I can't find it. That's the likely actual outcome. But yeah, I'm not going to be able to. Oh.
Oh, this one's dead. This is a problem.
This is a problem. I can't get.
Where'd that perp get to?
Yeah, where'd that perp get to?
Looks like we've got ourselves a.
Where did that perp get to? Come on. Why does it like shorten me there? Yes! Haha! I don't think I'm meant to be up here. No, there's so much. There's so much. I am meant to be here. Okay, how am I actually supposed to get in? Show me something that I can actually do something with. Show me something interactable to prove that this isn't just like fucking cut content or something that they forgot to cut. Okay. How am I meant to get in here? None of this has actually proved that it is. I'm losing my mind. Show me something of fucking value. Show me a reason for this to be so built out. Please. Why does this exist? It's even got select ambience. This house is fully built out. But there's nothing in any of it. Why is this here? I'm gonna have a mental breakdown. What is going on? I'm actually going mad. I can hear a fucking... It might be the lamppost, actually. And then this one leads in here as well. Like, that's intentionally designed. The fucking... The graveyard has the pagan ambient music, and it's specifically the graveyard. When I step outside, it stops. Then I step back in and it starts up again. But there's nothing here. This is completely built out, but you're not supposed to be able to get in, and you can never see it. And it's... I'm gonna cry. Why? Why? Why would they bait me like this? This area, you are not supposed to be able to get into the graveyard area. You're not meant to be able to, because there's nothing here, but it's completely built out. But there's nothing to interact with, there's nothing to do. It doesn't go to anywhere. Why is it completely built out? I don't get it. Okay, we can finish the game now. Wait, no, we can't. Let me load the quick save and then return and finish the game from where I am now, because I got some loot in the process of doing that. I've actually never been more devastated by the actions of a video game than I am right there. Why is it like that? I've gone the wrong way. This is truly a dark day for Molly. It truly is. I don't understand. Je ne comprends pas.
Hey, over there. I think I saw something over here.
You didn't. Like, why? Why? I'm looking that level up after this stream. I have to know why it's accessible, but like, and built out so much, but not actually functional. Okay, here we are. Made it back. It must just be cut content. That's the only explanation I can think of. But like, they didn't cut they built it out enough before they decided they weren't going to do anything with it. Okay, end of the level, I'm pretty sure. Okay, well, I can do another save even after unlocking it. There we go. Level complete. Why did it not tick that objective? That's the objective that I completed, I think. I don't know why I didn't tick that objective. It didn't exit either. Like, I didn't fail it. Yeah, I got the key and then I proceeded to Shieldbridge. That's, yeah, ticking that is what... I don't know why that's not ticked. A Scarlet King with another very unique fun fact. Total time 58 minutes 26 seconds, just under an hour for that one. Well, not most, but a large portion of that hour was me trying to bring the boxes back and work out how to get into the graveyard, and then discovering that the graveyard was a massive troll specifically for me. Found 1,340 loot out of 1,670. I don't know where the other 340 was. No, 330 rather. Probably in the 6 pockets I apparently didn't pick. 34 people knocked out. Take that, Sheriff Truart. Take that. That's what happens when you try to arrest me or whatever. I knock out 34 people. Now don't try it again. Campaign totals. Time so far, 4 hours, 46 minutes. Loot so far, 4,718. That's not strictly true, because the largest portion of the loot that I got in this level was lore-wise the same loot that I got in the last level, because it was the same amount as the loot I got. So strictly speaking, that's inflated because they double count that loot, but it is what it is. What are we at? 3.5 hours? 3.5 hours. I don't think 3.5 hours is enough to do another mission. If it's just an hour long like this one, it would be enough, but I don't know how long the next mission is. I have no idea. And I don't want to run really long. I have stuff to do. So I think I'm going to end the stream there. 2 missions a stream is a good count to do. I don't remember what the next mission is, so I can't say what we're going to be doing next time other than the next mission. But I enjoyed these two. I enjoyed the police one a lot. Framed. That was a really fun mission. This one was a little bit... I would say this is my least favorite of the 3 that I've done so far. And the rest I don't really remember what they were like as missions. From this game, just because it was a bit too easy to get lost. It was a little bit thieves guilty, walking backwards and forwards. You like the second one? You like this one? I mean, it was good. All of them were good. Or did you mean by the second one? Did you mean the first one I did this stream, which was the second mission of the main game, or do you mean this one we just finished? I mean, I liked it. There's not a thief mission I don't like. But definitely not my favorite. The ambush one. Yeah. I mean, I really like the story of it, and I do like that there's so much built out. I just think it feels a little bit empty for how much there is. It's very easy to get lost, and there's not a lot of things in the places. But yeah, I mean, all thief missions are good, in my opinion. But definitely I enjoyed the framed mission more, personally. I liked the knockout restriction. I thought that worked quite well. So yeah, as I said, I can't say anything about what next time's going to be because I don't remember, and I'm not going to watch the cutscene until next time because I keep it with the level that it's meant for. Yeah, the story's good. The story's very good. I lost my train of thought. Hold on a second. I will catch it. Hold on. Wait a minute. Yes. Sunday. Clair Obscur. Potentially the last Clair Obscur stream. I am going to Lumière, but I'm probably going to the area that I noticed that's off to the side of Lumière first. So depending on how long those 2 areas are, it might not be the last stream, but it might be the last stream. So if you're invested in Clair Obscur, I advise being there on Sunday. Until then, I hope everyone enjoyed this stream. And I hope everyone has a good rest of your week. And I'm going to go and get a cup of tea. And to be kind to each other and remember to drink things. Bye-bye, everyone. It won't let me tap out. There we go. Success. I do watch anime. I have not watched Frieren. It's vaguely on my list. I'm very slow at watching things. But thank you for the recommendation, Scarlet King. Bye-bye, everyone.